Hey, what's going on? Steve Teal here. Welcome to the SMASA Top 25 Online Giving Ranking Show for peanutbutterbowl.com. Just $2 a jar. peanutbutterbowl.com/give. Find your team on the drop-down menu, select and give. Just $2 a jar. You can make a difference in your community. I'm joined, as always, by Dr. Adam Roja of SMASA, Sports Medicine Associates of San Antonio. You've teamed up with us for years, bringing these weekly live updates. We really appreciate teaming up with you guys.
Yeah, we love teaming up with Peanut Butter Bowl and Very Bold. You guys have done a fantastic job getting the word out in the community over what this is and how we can help our communities through bringing in food. It's a fantastic partnership. We're glad to be here.
Oh, man, we have so much fun. Doctors have fun.
Yeah.
So it's just really a joy. Today, we're going to ask some very bold questions. We're going to get into this pretty quick. Very Bold is the name of the ministry that I am honored to lead. When we started Peanut Butter Bowl back in 2016, we enjoy still 10 years later teaming up with coaches, athletes, schools, doctors, hunger relief organizations, and together bringing peanut butter and hope to people who need it. So I want to thank you for being a part of Peanut Butter Bowl together. This is a together thing. We fed 1.8 million people since we started this, and God willing, there are a lot more people to feed.
Yeah, let's get it up to 5.8 million.
I love it.
Let's go even more.
I love it.
All right, now remember, this is the online giving.
That's
This
right.
is the top 25 for online giving. You can still collect on campus throughout these next few weeks. And so we've got a couple questions for today.
Big
Very
questions.
bold question number one. Just 18 jars, 18 separate the number one school from number two.
That's crazy.
All right. So as we count down from 25 to 1, okay, we're going to find out who's number one this week.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. All right, very bold question two. This is good news. We have 8 newcomers to this week's top 25. 8 schools that weren't in last week's initial SMASA top 25. 2 of those 8 schools went from unranked into the top 11. So very bold question. Who are they? And I'll tell you this, one of them is a SMASA powerhouse.
Yeah,
who we find in the top 10 all the time, but the other school has never been in the SMASA top 10. Who is that school?
All right, I got to know about that.
Yeah,
'cause that's all I love. All right, a little throwback
Yes.
Thursday for very bold question number 3. Okay, Peanut Butter Bowl started with one game, 2 schools.
Yeah.
Johnson Jaguars, San Antonio, and Brandeis Broncos. Even though they don't face each other in Peanut Butter Bowl, we are curious about who's going to give more online. Because this rivalry, it's always great.
It is great. It is great. These are the OG, that's original game, just in case. Number 4, very bold question. We had such a strong showing in Austin last year with 3 schools in the SMASA top 10. Dripping Springs, the Tigers, they finished number 1 in SMASA 2025. We had Vandergrift, who did such a great job, and don't forget Round Rock Westwood. They did a great job online giving, and combined with on-campus peanut butter jars, they finished 3rd in the state of Texas out of 100 schools. So can Drip defend the SMASA ranking? Will Vandy get him? Westwood just doesn't look like they want to let go of being the Austin leaders. So, and we have a new Austin school, first time Peanut Butter Bowl, Del Valley Cardinals, so watch out for them. We're going to answer all those questions, but before we get going, let me ask you, Dr. Roja, about what's new with SMASA. We're always talking about Peanut Butter Bowl. We've got a QR code for people to give, not to confuse people. You guys have a QR code as well. What is going on there?
Well, one of the things that's different about us this upcoming year for fall sports and everything else is that we now have 24/7 online scheduling as well as 24/7 phone scheduling.
Okay.
So the QR that's up on the screen, you can scan that anytime. Find your favorite doctor. If you're a student athlete, you're on the sideline, you're a parent on the sideline, you want to try to get in with one of ours, scan that QR, and we can it'll identify the next available appointment, get you right in. We can help get you in within the next day even.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. You guys are smart. I'm telling you, these doctors are smart. I find out every week because I got mistakes in the teleprompter, and they just figure it out. So, hey, great job. Love what you guys are doing in the community as always.
Absolutely. All right, now it's still a little early, but
it is.
We're 2 weeks to Thursday night Peanut Butter Bowl games.
Yeah.
Okay, Holy Cross is leading the way for 4 of our private schools participating this year with 45 jars online. The Seguin Matadors are on the board now.
Of course.
East Central with Coach Hubbard, always top 5 or top 10 overall school.
That's right.
Tied right now with Kennedy and the Killeen Chaparrals.
That's it. Yeah, excited what's going across the board. And we'll move ahead, climbing the board. You see Coach Morales and Sotomayor with a quick 70 jars just like that. Layman Lobos with Coach Castillo. Great leadership. He said to Coach Harris, who came from Lee, and Lee, you know, is always top 5. He told him, take the ball and run with it. A little game ball to Coach Harris because he personally donated, which helped put Lehman at 17 with 65 jars. All right, what do we got coming in right now?
Oh, man, we got special guests here.
What do we got?
Dr. Schmidt coming in here today.
Dr. Schmidt, we got the legend himself. How are you doing, Dr. Schmidt? Good.
How many jars of peanut butter are we getting a week?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're doing really good. And what we're really celebrating this year, Dr. Schmidt, is this is our 10th anniversary. 2016, really? Love the hat. Come on.
It's got the original.
Come on,
rocking
yeah. 2016 to 26. And so this is our 10th anniversary. And we have now fed 1.8 million people across San Antonio, Austin, the state, Laredo, Rio Grande Valley. So thank you and SMASA for being a huge part of this. Yes, I love it. I love it. So that's what's going on.
What week are we in?
Man, this is episode 2, week 2.
Week
So
2.
we have 2 weeks to opening weekend of Peanut Butter Bowl, Thursday night games. So they still have time to give. And then we'll have our finale the first Thursday in September, telling people who won the SMASA Online rankings. Right. So, yeah. All right, so here we go, getting back into it. This guy's the legend himself. All right, what do you got? It's still me, right?
Yeah.
All right, I see the Johnson Jaguars. They are coming. They are the original game with 60 jars. And that makes me wonder where Brandeis is going to be for very bold question number 3. But also MacArthur with Coach Ricker tied with their district rivals Johnson. And then Davenport Wolves already with 50. I know they're going to do a great job as well in Comal ISD.
Yeah.
So,
Doc, you want to take this one? This is for Laredo.
So it looks like unranked last week, but here come the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs and Coach Garcia jumping ahead to number 11. So they've got 125 jars, and it's very unlikely anyone will be able to keep up with them, keep them out of the top 10.
that's true.
Long Creek Dragons of New Braunfels at 12, so 105 ahead of New Braunfels Canyon, who lands at 15 with 90 jars. I have to believe the New Braunfels Unicorns will come on strong soon also.
Yeah.
We've got Brennan tied with Veterans Memorial San Antonio with 95 jars each.
I love it, man.
Brennan coming in.
We're in the presence of a legend right now. This is awesome.
So how much is a jar of peanut butter?
If they go online, they give $2 a jar at peanutbutterbowl.com/give. They choose their team from the drop-down menu. We turn that money around to the food pantry or food ministry or food bank, and they turn it into more than a jar of peanut butter. So they do a great job with all of that, Dr. Schmidt. Now, number 10 is Copper's Cove Bulldogs. They've got 133 jars. If you look at that graphic, you see some of their athletes are pictured there. That was at their HEB. Just so you know, I know this isn't going to sound fair. Go to your HEB because at HEB Copper's Cove, they sell peanut butter at the register to support Cove and Peanut Butter Bowl. I mean, it's crazy. It's so smart. So apparently, I hate to say this because it's going to scare some of y'all off. Apparently, HEB has already sold 3,000 jars. Do not be scared off because you go online, you get people giving $20, giving $100. It's going to add up and you're going to be right there. Stephen Navarro and I, who's running our social media and production today, will be going up Saturday to Cove. Donald Buckram, who has this thing rolling up there, he and I will be talking about it at their stadium. About it being peanut butter time, and we're going to see what Cove can do this year. It's going to be a party.
All right, so let's talk about Johnson. Okay, Johnson's coming in at 18.
You're out,
thanks,
Dr.
Doc.
Schmidt.
See you.
Yeah.
Awesome seeing you. Thank you so much for teaming up with us, man. You're the man, the legend right there. Have a great one, Doc.
All right, let's get Johnson at 18. Okay, so we're answering that very bold question.
Yeah, that's
Who's leading between the original two for SMASA?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Coach Lewis and the Brandeis Broncos with the early lead over Coach Miller and the Jags. Brandeis tied with 8 with 145 jars.
That's right. All right. That gets us to very bold question number 2. We have 8 schools that were unranked last week, up to the top 11. Of course, we just mentioned Alexander Laredo. They were going to jump. We knew that. But first time, SMASA top 10, the Marion Bulldogs with Coach Call. How about that? I know Coach Call's got Coach Teague running point in Marion, and they are turn it out. 145 jars, tied at number 8. Great job.
All right, number 7, so for the second consecutive week, are the Del Valle Cardinals with 150 jars. Okay, that's another Austin area team.
It is.
And we love seeing the Austin teams start getting into this. I know
That's
we've
right.
got some new folks and all that. All right, number 6 is the Edison Golden Bears holding their ground with 170 jars.
Right there. All right, you mentioned Del Valle Cardinals. Coach Williams, thank you. You're doing a great job. It brings us to another very bold question. Who's going to lead Austin when it comes to SMASA Online giving? Del Valle, Drip. I know Coach Stomchik, with Coach Zimmerman behind him, is going to turn those Tigers loose. Y'all won it last year, so let's see what you do as far as SMASA. Vandegrift, we got Coach Sanders. You can't count them out. If you can win a Texas football state championship like the Vipers did in 24, I bet you can do it here too. So, but right now, it's Coach Ward, Round Rock, Westwood Warriors coming in at number 5 for Hope Austin, second week in a row, but they are up to 285 jars online.
All right, number 4. Okay, now I believe you said that they hold the SMASA record for online giving a few years back.
True.
It's the Alamo Heights Mules with 640 jars. Do not count them out. Okay, they want to double last year's overall peanut butter count, so you know they're going to keep rising here. They really do. Every year comes in.
Yeah.
So,
they always come. You're right, Adam. And I know they will. In fact, Mules, you have several donations that came in last night after the rankings had been tabulated, so watch out for them. But in the meantime, Coach Eddie Veyron and the Lee Volunteers, they are surging. Coach Veyron has got the entire Lee community giving big time. That does include the Church Heights Community Church, but it's across the board. He's got his real estate agent giving. He's got so many people giving. The Lee Vols are up 700 jars just over the past week. So they've already hit the 1,000 mark, as you see there, with 1,010. Also, they have the second most contributors with 37 different individuals giving. So it's a tremendous community effort. Coach Veyron, you're doing a great job.
all right. Now, just 18 jars of peanut butter separate these next few. Okay.
That is it.
Number 2 and number 1, 18 jars.
18, that's
it. All right.
That's it. That's
Steve,
insane.
we have a new number 1.
All right.
Karn City is just barely fallen
Barely.
from the top SMASA spot and are at number 2 with 1,233 jars of peanut butter.
It's crazy.
We know their overall goal this year is 5,000 jars, and 1,200 plus goes a long way to getting them there.
Yeah.
Okay, so just by 18 jars, who's the new number 1?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. From Comal ISD, it's the Piper Warriors. Coach Eddie Salas at 1,251 jars. Yeah, do the math. That's 18. That's all that separates them. They are this week's SMASA number 1 for online giving. Great community effort. Also, they do lead the way with the most contributors. So this is not people writing $500 checks. Those show up from time to time, but this is 44 individual gifts online. Coach Salas, Coach Lara, I want to know how you guys are making it happen.
Right.
So,
yeah, we want to know. That's a fantastic job, and we just want to know: will Piper be able to hold on to that
That's the
ranking?
question.
Right.
That's the
so
question.
every week, you just got to keep fighting to stay
That's
up
right.
there. Okay, next Thursday, August 20th. We know it won't be easy.
That's right.
But they got a good shot.
yeah.
Let's go.
All right. I feel like I missed an entire screen in here. Did I miss some of those rankings in there? Okay. All right. If I missed you, just hang in there with me. All right. That wraps up our August 13th SMASA Top 25. We'll be back next Thursday, 10:30 a.m. with new rankings. Thank you again, Dr. Roja, Dr. Young, the legend, Dr. Schmidt, Dr. Curtis, all the SMASA legends for making a difference in all that you do, and of course teaming up with Peanut Butter Bowl. I've said it every week. Our families received amazing treatment and care from SMASA doctors. We're grateful for them. So SMASA has the saying, any athlete, any injury, any time.
Yeah.
Again, my thanks to Dr. Adam Roja and SMASA. I'm Steve Teal. Our saying is, when we feed people in need, we all win.